Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right. On this day in history, let's get straight to it. On this day in history, crazy one. On this day in 1978, users of ARPANET, right, the original internet, received an ad that was believed to be the first spam email on this day in 1978. Here's your fader fact. This is vetted, by the way. It's pretty incredible. Fader fact today is the world's oldest wooden wheel was found in 2002 in Slovenia and is now housed in the city's museum. Radiocarbon dating put it somewhere between 5,100 and 5,350 years old. And that is your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Astronomers may have, for the first time, witnessed a sun-like star devouring a planet, shedding light on the fate that will befall our planet in about 4 billion years when our dying sun swells to engulf and swallow and turn our planet into a lump of coal. That's right. In the new study, Kishali Day, an astrophysicist at MIT, and his colleagues made the breakthrough after examining a burst of radiation dubbed ZTF-SLRN 2020, which took place in 2020 in the Milky Way's disk about 12,000 light years away near the constellation Aquila. During the event, a star brightened by a factor of 100 over the course of about a week. The initial discovery made by analyzing data collected by the Zwicky Transient Facility run at the California Institute of Technology's Palomar Observatory. We need to start building starships. I'm just saying. We got to blow this popsicle stand at some point. Last month, a traffic jam clogged up the streets of downtown Phoenix, Arizona during First Friday, and Phoenix police officers worked to shuffle the stuck vehicles out of the way, but there was a problem. No one was behind the wheel of a dozen cars that were causing the gridlock. It was a likely first of its kind. 12 driverless white Waymo Jaguars were all stopped in the same place at the same time along Roosevelt Street in downtown Phoenix. The incident happened around 8 p.m. on April 7th at First Street and Roosevelt. The most recent report from the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration listed 12 crashes involving Waymos in the state since July 2021, mainly with the Chrysler Pacifica model. Autonomous vehicles have been a regular sight on Arizona roadways since 2015, when Governor Doug Ducey signed an executive order laying out how autonomous vehicles would be tested in the state, opening the door for companies to begin testing. Companies like Waymo, Nuro, and Too Simple have been testing their vehicles in a variety of capacities on Arizona roads, including on the state's highways. Nobody knows how this happened, by the way. A hoard of 175 silver coins unearthed in a forest in Italy may have been buried for safekeeping during a Roman civil war. The coins seem to date from 82 BC, the year the Roman general Lucius Cornelius Sulla fought a bloody war across Italy against his enemies among the leaders of the Roman Republic, which resulted in Sulla's victory and his ascension as dictator of the Roman state. The archaeologists who investigated the hoard of 175 silver Roman denarii, the equivalent of tens of thousands of dollars in today's money, suggested it may have been buried by a Roman soldier who was then killed in battle. Researchers discovered the coin hoard buried in a terracotta pot in 2021, but kept it secret so that the site could be completely investigated. Yeah. Some of the coins date to 152 BC, by the way. If you ever wanted to know the secret behind Wendy's famous chili, well, now you can just read the back of the can. That's because this summer, the fast food chain will start selling one of its most popular menu items on grocery store shelves. And the brand is spilling all of the beans about their secret recipe. The cans will be available this summer, selling at the suggested retail price of $4.99 a can. No word yet on a retail version of the Frosty. And, those yellow packets of that greasy hot sauce that you add to the chili, I don't know about that either, but I'll keep you posted. The days of having to think up new passwords that aren't, like what I use, password 123, may be coming to an end, at least on your Google accounts. That's because today, Google began rolling out support for passkeys, an alternative sign in method for apps and websites that the company says is meant to serve as an easier to use and more secure alternative to the password. With passkeys, Google said users can access their various accounts the same way they might unlock their smartphones with a fingerprint, a face scan, or a screen lock pin. Google will continue to support passwords and two-factor authentication as other accounts access options. There you go. All right, well, I'm going to leave you with this. Some rock and roll news. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, well, sort of rock and roll news. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced their 2023 class of inductees. The list includes Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, and the Spinners. DJ Kool Herc and Link Ray will be the recipients of the Musical Influence Award, while Chaka Khan, Al Cooper, and Bernie Taupin have been selected to receive the Musical Excellence Awards. So there you go. It's all the Fade to Black breaking news you're going to get. And it's all that you need for this Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church. Go Backley Tappy.